Well, let me see if it's a no light. Okay. Well, anyway, this is my discharge, and the reason it's right here is because it fell in the toilet. I was using the bathroom. It fell in the toilet, and I said, Ivy, you got to get it out the toilet because you promised people you were going to show them your discharge. So let's break it down. Hold on, I'm gonna get a piece of tissue though. I just didn't want to lay it on tissue immediately since it was wet coming out the toilet. Okay, this is Ivy's discharge. Okay, this is what fell out today. But today, that's me. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, and I put my pearl in last week Wednesday. So it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No action, no nothing. Monday, a little bit of action, but again, this when I was using the bathroom. Um, then today, um, Tuesday, this is what came out. So good old, good old Randy Dandy Ivy. Let me hold on. We're gonna break this down. I think I mentioned to some of you that if you had a consultation with me, of course, that when you discharge, I'm not there with you. So you can't just send a picture to me. I need you to break it down so I can see what you have. Anyway, I just came off my period, remember? And I did my steam, right? I wish I could prop my phone up. I did my steam. So let's open this up. Let's see if we can get a good piece right here. We can open it. You'll see like lines in it. There we go. Let's see if we can get that thing nice and open. I mentioned to y'all through the website, and hopefully y'all can come to the university, especially if you want to be a distributor, because I look at this all day, every day. And after a while, it doesn't take a damn brain scientist for this. It just takes a little bit of common sense. But yeah, check it out and if you like medical stuff like I do. Now, this outside layer, which you see right here, what I'm separating from the actual waist itself, this, ladies and gentlemen, is just skin or dead cells from my actual vagina, from the vagina. Because ultimately, what we want to do is we detox vaginas, but we have to heal the womb first. And so we always tell people that when you doing your cleanse, if your womb is compacted or your cervix is compacted, then we have to cleanse that first before, the vagina. Of course, the waste that's in your vagina, that will come out. But overall, when you get down to monthly maintenance, that's because all we're doing is detoxing the vagina, right? And that's all I'm doing right now is detoxing my vagina. Although I still have things coming out of my womb. What's coming out of my womb isn't because I have abnormal growths or any type of trauma. What I'm having that comes out of my womb when I do my cleanse is the leftover or the debris, okay, or the remnants from me actually having my period. And because everything did not shed properly or it didn't all come out during the cycle, you got some leftover or some sludge. That is what creates trauma in the womb. That is what creates a fibroid. Imagine if I didn't do a detox. This is not coming out of me. When I have my period, she gonna let loose whatever she can. After that, that's it. So any sludge or waste, that's not gonna come out. That's like let's say you fry some chicken. You was frying some good chicken, and I don't even know how to fry chicken, but I've tried to fry chicken. Let's say you frying some chicken. You done fried the chicken up and everything. Done. The grease then cooled off in the pan. You empty out the grease. At the bottom of your pan, you have like them crumbs, like the crispy crumbs off the chicken skin, off the flour or whatever you use. Okay, you already emptied the grease out. The grease is gone. It's a done deal, right? And let's say, well, shoot, you gonna go ahead and empty some of them crumb, that fried grease crumb stuff. You gonna scrape that out too, right? But there's still sludge in the bottom of the frying pan. Sludge is like another term that we use when I worked at a sewage facility. But like there's still it's still stuff in the bottom of the pan. That the only way you're gonna get that out is when you wash your pan. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't mean that, there's something wrong. No, it's just that you need to properly cleanse this out the pan. It didn't come out with everything else. So if you don't get this out after your period, guess what? It's up there. And what will happen is it will surmount. So every time you have a period, every time you're going through that ovulation cycle and your body's preparing to shed itself, if you don't shed everything, this is what you have. And eventually this has to find a place to live, right? Something's going to take care of her, right? That's how you're going to end up with fibroids too. So when you discharge a fibroid, it's not like you discharging a real hard mass, because you're not. It's very soft tissue. It's just soft waste, just like this, right? So let me finish opening this, because this is how a lot of us end up with fibroids. And then on top of this, Lord Jesus, I don't, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I saw my propper on the floor. And the question is, where was I when I saw it? Oh, there it is. Hold on. Propper. All right. Let me see. See if I get that. See if I could do this for you, okay? And my apologies, okay? Because obviously Abby doesn't work in a medical facility where she has all the necessary tools and equipment, okay? Hell, I can't even get this thing straight. Let me put it right there in the middle. This is something that Shanjari suggested I buy. Okay. Let's see if I get a little clearer on there. All right, good. Now I'll just work from this side. So if you're not detoxing, this will still be up inside of you. So we want to get that out. And of course, I got that out of me, but I also got the dead cells out of my vagina. And that's, part of the tightening process. So let me put a little bit of water on my hands because I don't want to tear it too much. I really just want to take it apart so you can see it. Anyway, I just had my period. So anything I didn't have to come out during my period is in here, right? Right, just some skin from the vagina, right? So when y'all send me discharge, I tell you, like you just send me something, like you got to break it down because I can't. So you could send me discharge and I really don't know what it is until you break it down, because this could have easily have been a cyst, or it could have been a fibroid. I have to see it. So you got to break it down. Now on this side right here, this all freshness right here on this side. Let's flip it over. Got a little bit of slime in there because I have a moist vagina. Give back your natural moisture, your natural pH balance. All right. So if I hadn't discharged, if I hadn't done my cleanse, I could easily have one, because this gonna bundle up anyway. That's why they say, a fibroid starts out like about the size of a pea. It's real small, but I keep having my period, and I'm still having waste sit up there. I'm not shedding the lining properly in its entirety to the point where it's clean up there. And so she's finding a place to dwell. Look at this. This is sliming. Sometimes we have sliming when you're going through your ovulation process, because once the egg comes down through the fallopian tubes to sit on the uterus, it has to be a little sticky, right? To hold the egg in place. Okay. So I got some slime. However, this slime right here that I'm having, this slime, oh, y'all can't see. Let me move it over. Ooh, this is what I got to look at all the time, right? This slime, coupled with this and anything else I'm dealing with, can easily create a polyp. And that's what we don't want. We don't want polyps. And usually when I get your discharge and I see the sliming, I'm expecting to see a polyp with it. So if I'm seeing some sliming and I'm not detecting a polyp, then we're going to just do a little bit more cleanses with you just to make sure that we're not uncovering a polyp. Right? So this is all of this is old blood. That's all this is, sweetheart, from the period. Old blood sitting on my uterus that didn't come out when I had my period. And that's not a bad thing. It's just that it's not healthy. We want to be able to completely discharge or completely purge or completely release the lining of the uterus when we have not fertilized the egg or not pregnant. Right? A lot of us have tubal ligation, so you won't drop an egg, but you still shed that lining every 28 days. You still need to do your detox, okay? Because all of this one, 2, This little one over here, when I first opened it up, 3, possibly 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's just sliming. Look, all of this, these could be little fibroids easily. It can easily develop into a little fibroid because